Fuck yeah.
How you feeling, lad?
Bro, it's good, man. Like, I feel like I'm in my natural habitat behind this mic.
Wait, I gotta not touch it, because it fucks it,
You know we're including all this now, so... You gonna intro it or what?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Secret Sauce podcast. I'm Georgia Valentino's little brother, known as Harrison Zortis.
It was a good intro, bro, but...
Yeah.
See what I mean? Respect. He respects me, that's it. I've trained him up. Here he is. He's on the couch, and bro, yeah, he is my brother. You might be wondering what this podcast is about and where did the social enthusiast go. Now, the social enthusiast is in fact still alive. It's still breathing. But I just thought I had a new concept, a new idea with Harry. It's called the Secret Sauce. It's about the sauce. If you don't know what the sauce is, keep listening. Pretty much, man, like we're going to be talking more general. When I have a guest on, it's a little bit, how do I put it? Like, I haven't met them too many times and trying to get to know them, but I don't get to just talk about life, about gym, about things I really enjoy, and don't get to really show true representation of myself. So I bring Harry on and...
Get in a few diverse topics, talk about everything, not just influencer things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like TikTok, I mean, it's cool. Like, TikTokers are cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I want to always be talking about. It's not what fuels me, what gets me going in the morning. And you'll see another side of us from this podcast. And guys into gym, especially, I'm going to be giving out a lot of the tips that I've used up until this point. So just for my credentials, like over the past 6 years, I probably put on around 23 kilos, which is, I think, about,
3.14 kilos a year.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight. And
I think.
I wouldn't say I've put on 3.14 kilo. How'd you get that number?
I don't fucking know.
He's a quick maths guy.
I am.
I wouldn't say I've put that on, like consistently every year, but obviously more in the first few years, and the last few years only a couple kilos. But I'm happy to share like the things I've done and be truly transparent. So keep listening, guys. And another concept of the podcast is these gym related topics. I mean, Harry's my younger brother, 18 years old, and he learns off me like daily. He just started gym. He's growing pretty quick. I was hoping that maybe like a lot of you guys could also learn the same concepts that I'm teaching him to get quicker results. It's all free. So
yeah, and I know like I'll be asking definitely a lot of questions that my mates and people my age are always wondering about, just like little hacks in the gym, life hacks even, just everything from gym to day. So
yeah, and it's not just guys either. Like obviously, like these concepts apply to guys and girls. It's just very general stuff. Like today, we're going to be doing a life hack and a gym hack, and both of them are applicable to anyone. They're very general because it's the first week.
But at the end of the day, Georgia, it's all about the sauce.
It is about the sauce. We went full serious there for a second. We forgot about the sauce.
Yeah. Don't forget about the sauce. This is the Secret Sauce podcast.
You might be wondering, like, why is it called the sauce? Good fucking question. Like, it's just pretty random. Like, it's not random. There's so many layers with the sauce, but...
Many layers.
You really have to just embrace the sauce, and then you'll realize that we will give you the sauce. But just be patient.
We are the secret, and we'll bring the sauce.
That's right, yeah. Look, soon it will all make sense, guys. If you're first time listening, you probably think we're fucking idiots, but...
Which...
I mean, we probably are.
We are, probably.
But fuck it. I mean, it's 2022, man. That's my line.
Exactly right.
It's 2022. Next year, God knows what's going to come.
But yeah.
What else is there, bro? Carry on. You know what a good thing is too?
Look, wait, let me just put it out there. This is my first ever podcast. I'm usually behind the camera. See that camera? I'm usually behind the...
Yeah, we should say that. So normally Harry's back there. So
yeah.
Normally I wouldn't call him my bitch, but he's my bitch. Like,
Whoa. Kick back with the bitch. I used to, help him out, record, make sure the angles are nice. Now I've taken more of the front seat and...
Yeah. Well, like when you start any business, right? You start off as a labourer, you're on the tools.
This bloke's a fuckwit.
No, he was on the tools.
Right.
He was on the tools.
I still am on the tools.
You can't put someone like in the spotlight before they've done the tools and built their way up.
Yeah.
And now I think he's finally ready to be the co-host. I don't know if we said that, he's actually the co-host.
I am the co-host.
Another thing we should actually talk about, Harry, is this podcast going to be just us two?
Well,
I thought we already knew the answer. What do you think? What do you think about?
Of course it's not. For now, yes, just me and you were having a chat. But of course, we're looking into getting plenty of influencers, not just influencers, guests, you know, that we think can bring value to the secret sauce.
Yeah, exactly. If they have the source, they'll be coming on. I'm generally the one who scouts and networks and finds the guests. Another thing I wanted to say is, you know, the Social Enthusiast podcast, I didn't stop it in any way, if that's what anyone thinks. And I also don't have Harry here because I can't get guests, because I can get plenty of guests. It's never been an issue. I have a wide selection of almost anyone I want, just through social networking, which is the whole point of that podcast.
Easy talk. No, you can't.
Bro, straight out, I don't put time into this podcast. If I put more time, I'm very confident of getting, whoever I want on the podcast. And I don't mean to be arrogant, bro. Like,
no, it's not arrogance, because I know.
I just know my abilities and I back it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And I know, like, I'm his brother, obviously, I live with the bloke, so he hasn't been putting anywhere near as much effort into, like, his full-time job and other ventures he does into the podcast. So I know that if he put...
Like, you said that wrong.
Yeah, I may have fucked it up.
You fucked it up. I think what he meant was I put more work into my full-time job than
I fucked it up, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, bro, be careful there.
Yeah, but so if he actually put a lot of just full-time effort into the Social Enthusiast, could go everywhere, could go many places.
But anyways, you're going to see a bit of both. Some episodes are going to be Social Enthusiast, some are going to be the Secret Sauce. The Secret Sauce is, like, you know, for those people that really want to get to know us a bit better, get some life tips, get some gym tips, talk about relationship, talk about girls, talk about, you know, just fucking life, basically. I mean, there's more. Like, we're going to cover everything.
There's a lot to come. I reckon next year is going to be way more interesting than this year, eh? Like,
yeah.
In terms of content.
Also, like, when there's, like, some adversity in our lives, you know, this is a good place to reflect, hopefully on a weekly basis, and just, you know, chat it out.
But no, I reckon, it's my first ever podcast, so it might be a little bit rocky, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, it's always rocky. Everyone remembers their first time, bro, you know.
I remember my first time.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
What was it like?
It's all right, actually. It wasn't bad.
Fuck. Yeah. Then maybe today might be the same then.
Yeah, it was good. It should be good.
Yeah, it should be. What else? Is there anything else we missed?
This soundbar, I love the... Let me ask a question, guys. Succulents. Nah. We're cutting that.
We're gonna stay serious, bro. It's first episode.
Yeah.
Like, not serious.
Fuck that, bro. We're staying normal. It's how we are.
I was gonna also say, like, Harry, you know, like, as he develops, 18, 19, 20, you know, you develop a lot. Like, I think I developed a lot from 18 to, like, 21. You're going to get to see that through him, and you're going to get to see, like, maybe, you know, my impact on him as an older brother. And, like, I know it's weird, like, it happens with everyone has older brothers and sisters, but, you know, documenting it on a weekly basis, and we're going to actually, you know, discuss what's happening weekly, discuss personal development weekly, discuss gym gains weekly, discuss gear weekly, food weekly, everything. Just, bro, like, it's just week in, week out. You're going to be like, oh, what's this bloke up to? Oh, shit, he just got a tat. Oh, shit, you know, like, things like that, you know, like, just life.
Yeah, I think another thing is the progression of me, actually. I've just started gym. I've been going for about 6 months. So the progression of me from basically now and how far I can get. Actually, on my TikTok, at harrison.zortsis, I've started a little series. I've just started TikTok. It's called Skinny Boy Adventures. So essentially, it's me. I'm a skinny boy, and I'm on an adventure to try to get as big as my brother, this bloke. Now, obviously, it's not going to happen anytime soon, but that's the goal. That's the adventure, and I'm bringing you guys along with me.
Yeah, I saw that concept. It made me laugh. I didn't give him the idea, by the way. Everything he does, he's more creative than me. But I found it pretty funny. I don't think he's ever going to catch me.
We'll see.
No, I'm just light years ahead, and I sound like a cocky prick, but that's just how it is. I know the gym game, like the back of my hand. Like, this guy, right now at the rate he's growing, you know, it looks like he's going to catch me, but I know with the gym, you know, in the first 2 years, you can put on like 10 kilos. It's
newbie gains. I'm a noob, but I'm getting
newbie gains, and then it really slows down. Like me, over the past 2 years, I've put on about 1 kilo, maybe 2 kilos each year, which is like excellent results in my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
It's pretty hard to do like when you're 7 years in, but at the start, man, you just grow like crazy.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's only been 6 months, so like I feel like I'm going all right as of now.
No, you're doing good, and like you're doing too good. It's a bit unrealistic, but enjoy it.
I'll soak it in while it lasts.
Yeah, soak it up, mate.
But speaking of, now this is probably a very normal question. Normal question. People probably already know this answer, like majority of us, especially the young 18, 16, 15-year-olds. But I had someone ask me the other day, it was my friend, he was like, bro, I don't know, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of taking creatine.
Who, your mate said that to you?
Yeah, one of my mates. I was like, all right, like, good, bro, like, good on you. Like, fuck, all right, like, just a supplement. And he was a bit hesitant to tell me that he was going to take creatine as it was like some psalm or something.
Yeah.
So have you ever had in your experience, like your mates and that, like not understanding supplements properly and being like, oh.
Yeah, that's a week in itself. We'll discuss supplements because I love this shit. Like that's how I first got into gym. I started testing supplements out, obviously natural ones. Yeah, I mean, I was
The
like,
saucy ones.
saucy ones. They're saucy, but they're still natural. I was like 15, 16, and I started playing around with a few powders. But creatine, no, that's actual factual. It's not even a joke.
Yeah, go on.
I had a few tubs.
Yeah.
But yeah, creatine. Look, for me personally, I'll just tell you the end result. Creatine is essential. It's like your bread and butter when it comes to gym. I have it pretty much every day, every second day. You know, like people that jump into gear before taking something as simple as creatine baffles me because, you know, it's one of the most proven supplements and the cheapest supplements you can buy on the market, and they're deciding to take steroids over creatine. I just can't understand that.
But people do. It's not like, and that's actually a common thing. Like a lot of people don't know anything about gear or even supplements, and they just go straight to the deep end and do it.
You know, like I put it down to a lack of education. If you go in the gym right now and ask 3 people what creatine is actually doing in the gym for them, they wouldn't know their answer. You'd get a range of results from, oh, bro, it makes you stronger. Oh, bro, it holds all this water. You know, it's just all this bullshit. You know, all it does is it restores your energy through the ATP pathway. So which in result gives you more repetitions during your set, which in result will lead to more volume and more muscle growth. But that's just like basic knowledge that you should know before even stepping, you know, into the world of steroids and SARMs and anything anabolic that will actually affect your health, not improve it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my take on creatine. I got a bit technical there, but
Yeah, well, it's U11 PDHPE, so.
yeah, not everyone did that, bro.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
And also, guys, just a disclaimer, I'm not a PT. You can listen to me or you can ignore me. All my knowledge is based on results. I'm not even a personal coach. I've done a bit of online coaching with some clients, but that's not what I do for a career. I wouldn't like say everything I say is factual, but my credentials are I do have a medical science degree, and that's how I first started getting interested in this, this field, because I had a cousin of mine and a friend of mine, and while we were studying medical science, we used to use our medical knowledge to study bodybuilding and supplements and metabolic pathways and endocrinology and all the rest. And we love that shit.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bro. That's, bro.
No, I know, it's cracker. Like, but not a lot of people understand like what you're talking about, right?
Well, I need to say it because here's the deal, bro. If I don't say it, they're going to think, oh, he's just some geared up gym junkie that's talking shit, right?
I know.
No, that's actually very wrong. I have a little bit of knowledge and it's not my career, but I need to say that. It's like saying, you're a skinny cunt and you're trying to give out gym knowledge.
Oh, no, of course. Like this bloke, the only reason now why when all my friends ask me questions and I give them an answer and they're like, oh, you sure, bro? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like my brother informed me on this.
Yeah, I don't know why you say that.
No, but honestly, why would they take any advice from me? Because look at me, like, what do I know? I don't have any medical science knowledge. I don't have any.
Yeah, I don't think it's more so. See, they probably listen to you when you say that because of the results, not because of medical science knowledge. Yeah, I know,
but I'm just saying, like, in terms of credentials, there's definitely some leverage to stand on that.
Of course, and that's a problem in the industry, bro, because like when you jump on Instagram, right, you'll see a guy who's like looks really jacked and really big, and they're selling programs and like, they're making a lot of money on the internet, but doesn't necessarily mean they know their stuff. So that's the problem. Like it's just whether they actually know what they're talking about. And that's the thing. Your mates are trusting me because I'll have a bit of muscle, but do I actually know what I'm talking about? But that's the problem. Like, why is it like that? I don't know. Maybe because people can't advertise what they like their studies that they've done and the amount of knowledge they actually have. They just look at the Instagram photo and be like, "Yep, this guy's huge."
Yeah.
But realistically, he's just blasting like 2 meals of tren and fucking 2 meals of test on a weekly basis. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just fucked.
It is fucked. Speaking of Zach Perner's natty or not?
What about it?
Zach Perner, is he natty or not?
Look, right now, it's hard to say. I think he's worked hard for his muscle, and
Yeah, 100%.
you know, like, nothing against him. He's part of the Aussie scene, so
I love Zach Perner, by the way.
yeah, I
Zach
love
Perner,
him.
I watch him every week.
Yeah, I'll probably watch Zach every second week. Yeah, look, Zach. Like,
Zach is Zach,
look,
yes.
it's like saying, you know, if Blow Joe's done a Psalm cycle 3 years ago, and now he looks good. Are you going to say he looks good now because of that Psalm cycle? Probably not. He's probably been working his ass off for 4 years. So that's the same deal with Zach. I'm not sure, but respect him all the way, you know?
I'm going to go with not.
Like right now?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with natty or not. I'm just going to go with not because, you know, I think he's not natty. But that's essentially every, like, influencer or fitness influencer is not really natty.
Yeah, and like, oh, look, we're going to get into this in later weeks.
I feel like it's just
I don't want to just throw in a natty or not just like that. You know
I had to throw it in there.
No, because bro, like there's so many layers with natty or not, and I could analyze the whole situation, but I want to save these for another week and another time.
It's a teaser. Well, I guess it's a bit of a teaser of an episode.
It is a teaser. It's an intro. Guys, this is an intro episode. Everything here is just intro to what's to come, but at the same time, can I just say we didn't plan this? We just whipped out the camera, we just set up 2 couches and the rest, and then we're like, fuck it, let's just film. My mate asked me just before, he's like, what's it about? Couldn't tell him. I just said we're filming. No, we're just filming. And
We actually couldn't tell him. We didn't.
Nah,
well, we do know.
But yeah, anyway, should we carry on?
Yeah.
All right. So now I want to introduce the life hack. You're probably thinking, who the fuck am I to give out life hacks? I'm Gia Valentino. I give out life hacks here and there. You know, like that's basically it. Look, I haven't accomplished everything I wanted to, but I've accomplished a lot in the last few years. And we'll talk more about me later, but I've done enough of that for today. Now we want to go more general.
Milked it.
Yeah, I milked it. That was another option for the potty, milker. But anyways, that was Harry's one.
Yeah, I love
What do you want to call it?
I don't know. Something got to do with milk. I love milk.
He loves the milk. But the funny thing is, he gets a bit of problems digestion
Yeah,
with
the
milk.
digestion of the milk isn't good. But I like the term milking. You know, like
Yeah, it is a good fucking term. But
Yeah.
anyway, so with the life hack, this week we're not giving our life hack. You know, we're gonna do the step before the life hack, which is basically, in 3 words or less, finding your purpose. Finding your purpose is very important, and I feel like at this age it's very hard to find your purpose because we're all so young and we don't know what we are passionate about. You know, what do you think?
Well, especially for me, like I'm 6 years younger than Giorgio, so I'm only 18 years old. For right now, it's hard for me to like put a pin. What's my life purpose? I don't really know. I know what I'm passionate about here and there. I know that these are my goals, but goals aren't necessarily your life purpose. So it's hard at a young age. Like you're 24, a little bit easier. Even then, you're still so young. Like how do you actually know what your life purpose is? Like our parents, for example, their life purpose, provide for your kids, this and that. We don't have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's the thing, like the stage you're at in your life kind of determines where your life purpose is. But I feel like those people don't actually have life purpose. And let me explain. For argument's sake, people that just work a 9 to 5, and nothing wrong with that because that's the majority of the population. Most of them would say my life purpose is my kids. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know what you think about this, but for me personally, I don't think that's a life purpose. I don't want that to be mine. I know it sounds bad, but...
That sounds pretty fucked up. Go on, keep explaining.
No. Not saying I don't want to have kids. It's like it's an option.
Which you don't have to have kids. Like no one has to have kids.
Of course not. I mean, I might not. Who knows? But it's an option. I'm not going to rule it out.
Yeah.
But I don't think someone's life purpose should be that. But if it is that, I respect it because everyone can make their own decision on their life purpose.
Yeah.
Now, I think your life purpose should be more selfish. I think it should be something you want to achieve before you die. Having kids is Mother Nature. That was meant to happen with most people. But I think your life purpose should be something like...
It's why you're living.
It's why the fuck are you waking up in the morning, working your ass off, earning money, and then going to sleep. Why are you doing that? Are you doing that just to buy a nice watch or to fucking buy a nice car? Or why are you doing it? If it's just for that, that's also like not what I think it should be. I think
everyone's life purpose is different.
Yeah.
So obviously, I doubt many people live for that, but I'm sure there are some people.
What, for material items?
Yeah, which I'm sure is a thing.
It must be, yeah.
But in terms of, so what are you trying to say now? Like your life purpose shouldn't be just waking up, making money, going back to sleep.
I think it should be greater than that, because people have like, so much potential.
Yeah.
People's potential, they're just unlocked basically. It's like, you should be more ambitious. I think everyone should. And I'm not saying you have to be a entrepreneur and start a global wide company, because that's pretty extraordinary. Not everyone can do that. But at least have like a goal. Like, so if you're give me a career, any career.
Accounting.
Of course, you chose my career. All right, it's good. Put me under the spotlight again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that puts I didn't want you to pick that, because it puts it a lot on me, and like, which I'm
Wow, what about like off the top of my head, like a radiographer or something?
All right, again, one of my ex careers, but I will use it.
Yeah.
All right, so medical professional, let's call it that. Let's say you're a medical professional and you're working your 9 to 5, and you go and you treat patients, and then you go home. Now, if you're happy to stick in that role for 40 years and die, good on you. But I think personally, you should be able to have a larger goal. Let's say you want to open your own clinic one day and expand and have employees and see where the business goes. And then, maybe when you die, you can sell the business or give it to your children, or leave a legacy and say, I helped, cure this disease, or I helped, treat this disease, or something like that, like something larger than just going to work for a 9 to 5.
But so you mean being ambitious enough to start your own business,
or just to make a difference, make an impact.
Okay, make an impact.
An impact. It could be like in the suburb of,
Because I have a bit of a different view.
What's your view?
Now it's pretty much the same. Like it's similar, but I feel like your life purpose can't just be, I want to do this business venture and I want it to go so good where I can retire. Like obviously that's definitely part of it, but is that your purpose? I don't know. I feel like your purpose has to be deeper than that. Not just in this actual life, bro. Like what is your life? Why are you living?
So what's deeper than that?
Bro, I don't know. It's fucked, eh?
It's hard.
Like, bro.
You're like, it's hard for you to talk about it.
Yeah.
You're pretty young too.
But aside from work and all the rest, even just like if you're a religious person, I know a few people, their life purpose is to live this life as a faithful person, and just so they can, go to the transcendence, fucked it, go to heaven. I fucked it up. Anyways, go to the
bro with the secret sauce.
Yeah,
you don't try to be too smart. You just
I wasn't even trying to be smart.
Keep it saucy.
I'm trying
keep
to be
it simple.
diverse. I was trying to be diverse. Anyway,
simple and saucy is all we need. Don't go chilies and mustards. Go tomato barbecue.
I know. Tomato barbecue, mate. That's it.
Done. Exactly.
Anyways, all I know is that your life purpose is something really hard to put a pin in. So, what's your life purpose? I don't know.
Yeah, it gets people thinking. But the thing I wanted to also say, like, back to the age thing. Like, when you're 18 to like 22, you don't know your life purpose. Even me, like, I'm in a pretty established career now, but I don't know where this career is going to take me. So what's my life purpose really? Like, I'm just in a career I enjoy, but what is my purpose within the career? Then there's so many layers that it just grows into.
Yeah.
Am I going to, like, if I start a company and have 100 employees, am I going to feed 100 families? Like, it's a great goal, but is that my purpose? Maybe it's not built for everyone. Some people are meant to just work for the man. Some people are meant to be the man. Some people are meant to work for the woman. You got to remember that in today's day and age. Life purpose is a big one. And the reason I brought it up is because we can't give out a life hack until you know your purpose.
That's a statement right there.
You got to know your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, find your purpose, then come back for the life hacks, because then you can actually apply them. If I give you a life hack right now, and you don't have a purpose, what the fuck's a life hack for?
No. You don't have to have your purpose. You have to be actively seeking for a purpose.
Yeah.
Because a purpose won't come. You might not get the purpose for a year, 2. People don't have their purpose until they're like 40, man. But
right.
it's actively seeking for a purpose.
He got me on that one. He got me on that one. All right, I'll give it to you. He gets a point or two here and there, but rarely. So seek your purpose, but actively look for it and don't give up. And don't be one of those guys who be like, nothing's going on for me. I'm a dud. Not wake. No one's a dud in this world.
Yeah, don't be. Even if you are a dud,
If you're,
you don't have to.
there's
be a
no
dud.
duds. Look,
Nah, there's duds, bro. Nah.
there actually isn't any duds. I don't believe there are because everyone has the same opportunity.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the piss.
No, there's no duds. You know,
Nah, there's duds.
let me ask you this. All right, if you're young right now and you are working in a casual job or no job and you're waking up after 7:30, that's your problem. Why are you sleeping in till 11 o'clock? What are you going to achieve? The world's revolved 3 times by the time you're waking up. The stock market's been open for a few hours. You know, you've done fuck all.
This is a big topic.
No, but I'm just saying, wake the fuck up and win the day. Like that's...
Let me intervene right here real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I was that person.
Nah, he was.
But the problem is, a lot of people my age are somewhat that person. And I think what it is when you're studying, because I'm studying, and you have a casual work, and it's just everything's kind of, nothing's really set in stone because your life is kind of all over the place, right? You don't have a full-time job, none of that. Sometimes it's really easy just to go to bed late and wake up late. It's a bad lifestyle waking up after 10 o'clock. It's honestly the worst.
Yeah, because then you go to sleep at like what, 3, 2:30?
Oh, maybe not 3, but
2:30.
I know a lot of people that are going to bed at 3, and it's just not healthy at all.
Yeah, bro, it's ugly. Like last night I went to sleep at 1 and I've had a headache all day. I feel like shit. I still woke up at normal time. It's a Saturday today. Woke up at 8 o'clock and I just don't feel the same. I feel like I swear too much.
You were a little bit more flat.
I feel flat.
I reckon now you're a bit better.
Yeah, when the mic comes out, it's like...
When the sauce comes out, Jay comes
I
out.
sauced up, bro. To be honest with you, I had a bit of charcoal chicken before this podcast.
You did.
I skipped on the sauce.
Why was that? Like, what type of sauce was it as well?
So, it was doom. You know,
Georgia loves his sauce. Every meal has sauce.
Oh, I like the sauce, but it has to be a low-calorie sauce because I'm a bit of a gym junkie. Guys, by the way, if you are into gym, tomato sauce is better than barbecue sauce, and you can't intervene or change my mind on that.
Tomato sauce is better than barbecue. Yeah, I back that.
He backs it.
I back that.
Tomato is better than barbecue, and if you're into gym, it's also lower in calories. Barbecue's full of sugar.
Is it?
Yeah. But on top of all those,
Well,
mustard, American mustard is the best out of the 3.
Because you've milked it. He's milked it. This is secret sauce, but he's milked it.
No, because mustard
Milk.
is the lowest in calories. Lowest in calories out of the 3.
Yeah.
You can have the whole bottle of mustard in a day, you'll be fine.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's the best sauce, bro. Like,
Well, if you're talking about gym, it's the best.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. And what were we saying before the sauce took over?
It was the sauce will take over. Oh, we were saying something important. We fucked it.
It was probably the most important point.
It was probably really good as well. Anyways, moving on from milking.
No. So, what milking, bro?
Moving on.
So the life hack will end it there. The only last thing I want to say about it is, you know, to find your purpose, guys, map out your next 3-4 moves. Life's a bit like a chess game.
It is a chess game.
I'm still figuring it out myself, to be honest.
Of course you are, bro. We all are.
Yeah, like you gotta, like I never really thought about it, but you gotta map out your moves. You gotta be like, all right, in 1 year, what do I want to do? In 2 years, what do I want to do? In 3 years, what do I want to do? And then in that first year, try and make 2 chess moves to achieve the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best advice I can give. It's very general, but
The hardest part, I feel like, for a lot of people is just doing that first move.
it is. The first move's hard because you need a fucking...
It's the leap. It's that first leap.
Yeah. Wait, you know, I'll give you a piece of advice. The day you want to do something, set your alarm, wake up, first thing in the morning, go get it. Don't loiter in the kitchen, eat a muesli bar. Wake up, have a coffee and go. That's it. And that day you make it happen no matter what. And then you go to sleep. You're like, I did it. That's it. And then you'll have that. You've done it for the whole year. It's done. You know.
Yeah. Do that. How do we really meant by that?
Well, I was thinking like, let's say you want to get a specific job or you want to create a company.
Yeah. But look, you're
you're
not going to create anything like in 1 day. That's not what he meant. I know what he means. He didn't mean it like that.
Cure poverty. One day, cure poverty.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are, it could apply to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He could wake up and cure poverty in 1 day. He doesn't want to, you know? He could.
Which is fucked, bro.
Yeah, but he worked for it, but
No,
he should.
not even Elon, bro. Like, there's so many cunts in this world that could just so easily...
Yeah, distribute it. But it's not about cash, lad. It's about poverty.
It's all about cash.
Yeah, cash is king.
Cash is king.
Anyway. All right, guys. So now the gym hack. I always fuck it up. All right.
That's all right.
All right, guys. Now the gym hack of the week. Now the gym hacks are gonna get good, man. We're gonna talk serious stuff. Like I'm talking anabolics. I'm talking sums. I'm talking supplements.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm talking proper.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, because gym hacks are good, man. Even just training stuff, dieting, lots of diet stuff. Not that I'm a pro in diet, but I know enough to, adjust the macronutrients and stuff like that.
I really want to learn all about that diet shit, eh? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I should probably really dive into the research, but to start, I have plenty of tools in my kit. But for today, we're going to cover just a very basic topic because this is about weight. We're going to talk about weight. And
now, what do you mean by weight? Yeah, go on. You mean by actual weight or your body weight?
Your body weight. Stepping on the scale. And I don't mean, not that weight and not waiting around, like stepping on the scale weight.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, you need to understand what weight is and how you can apply it to your goals. So basically, here's the gym hack of the week. Once you understand weight and how to use weight, you can reach your goals faster. Now, Harry, let me ask you, if you're overweight,
Yeah.
how important is looking at the scale to lose weight?
Very important, if not, if you in your mind, it's everything.
Getting a bit of buzz there. Did you hear that?
Nah.
Sorry, bro.
Dicked it.
I'm getting a bit.
He's dicked it. What is it? Buzz from what?
I don't know. A bit of static sound. It's not normal. Still recording. Anyway, what'd you say there? Sorry, I had a bit of a technical issue. What'd you say?
You might have to re-say it.
So how important is it to look at the scale when you're overweight and you want to lose weight?
I reckon it's everything for an overweight person, to be honest. Like, imagine in that position and you're looking, fuck, I am heavier than everyone I know.
I don't agree. And I'll tell you why. This is concept number one. Now, I know that you gym bros that are overweight don't care, but listen, because I'm getting to you. Firstly, for overweight people, you're losing weight, but you're going to the gym. So you're doing both.
Yeah.
For these people, you don't just look at the number on the scale. And the reason I say this is because if you're lifting weights and doing squats and doing lunges and doing push-ups and running and jogging and cycling and the rest, you're using your muscles. Your muscles are active. And with progressive overload, you will be gaining muscle. Now, what happens when you gain muscle, Harry?
You get heavier.
You get heavier. Now, if an obese person puts on 2 kilos of muscle and loses 1 kilo of fat, what does that mean?
2 kilos of muscle.
And one
loses 2 kilos of muscle. Wait, say it again. I wasn't listening. I was daydreaming.
Yeah, it was simple. 2 minus 1 or something.
Go again. Say it again.
Yeah, if he puts on 2 kilos of muscle and loses 1 kilo of fat, all right?
It's 2 minus 1.
Or sorry, that means he's gained a kilo, right?
Yeah. What? Loses 2 kilos.
Oh, we're fucked. Can't even get the concept right.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say this obese person has gained a kilo. He's gained a kilo, but he's looking better because 2 kilos is muscle and he's lost a kilo of fat. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that means it's just 1 kilo. Like,
he weighs more on the scale, but he's improved his health. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So point is, guys, don't look at the scale as the sole, the primary measure of your progress in the gym, especially with when you're overweight. When you're overweight, get your diet fixed, track your macronutrients, do weight sessions, and gradually your weight will come down, obviously, because you're holding more fat than muscle, because that's the whole reason you're trying to lose the weight. But don't let it determine your happiness. Don't let the number, put you off.
So what about, aside from just overweight people, what about now, me, I'm not overweight, I'm not really anything.
You are, bro. Look at you.
Yeah, I've got a bit of flab on me. But in saying that, what about people like just normal, and how important is diet like for just the average person if they want to see like mad results in the gym?
Yeah, we're not talking about diet now. We're going to talk about the weight.
No. Like in terms of like, sorry, I fucked it. In terms of
the weight,
the weight, yeah.
Yeah, so this one will apply to me as well. And most of the guys pumping iron, pretty much when you're in the gym, don't let like the scale look. It's hard for gym bros because our body compositions change very fast because we don't hold that much fat. So pretty much it's just like we could put on 2 kilos of muscle and 2% higher body fat, and we've gained like 6 kilos of weight on the scale. Now, when I see that 6 kilos, I might be like, holy shit, I've gained 6 kilos. That's fucking mad. That's hectic. But really, it's not, because I gained 2% body fat extra. So what I'm trying to say is you got to take into account the fat percentage that you have and also the water retention. So weight, especially when bodybuilding, don't look at the weight. Right now, I'm the lightest I've been since about a year and a half, in the last year and a half. So I'm a feather right now compared to my normal weight. I'm only 95 kilos. Oh. I normally sit around 102 kilos. But I feel like I look leaner, I look more athletic.
You actually do look leaner than.
Yeah, I feel slimmer, I feel lighter, I feel healthy.
Yeah.
And I don't care about the number, because I know when I was 102 or 103, I was bloated and just felt really sluggish and heavy. It was hard for me to walk from, like just even from my car to like
up the stairs,
up the stairs. It was a hassle. And I'm not saying I'm not going to get back to that weight, because I liked being big. I liked being strong. I liked being huge. But I was eating so much more and felt tired. And you know what? I never looked at the weight. I just let my diet take me. But that's someone who's bodybuilding. Yeah. Now with you, how much you weighing in at right now?
Like 79, 80.
79 kilos or 80 kilos?
79 or 80 kilos, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good starting weight. I actually started my journey at 78 kilos, so we started at the same weight.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, you look a lot bigger than me. Maybe I started a bit lighter than that, I don't remember. But yeah, what I was going to say, so do you look at the scale? And you do, I've seen you weigh yourself.
Well, this was my thing. When I first started, I was like, now I'm 79. I started around like 77, 78. And I was like, fuck, bro, I want to get bigger. I want to get thicker. I felt really skinny, and I still am skinny boy adventures. But I was like, fuck, I need to put on weight. So I was just eating as much as possible, going to the gym, doing all the rest. And I was looking at the scale every night. Have I put on this much? Have I put on this much? But now I put on about, like, I'd say 2 kilos maybe, or around there, 1.5 kilos.
Over what time have you put?
Oh, bro, quick as, like literally over like 6-7 months. Not 2 kilos, maybe 1.5 kilos.
That's decent.
Yeah.
That's not very quick. That's normal when you're a beginner.
Anyways, and so I was looking at the scales heaps, but now I basically know for the summer I'm trying to lean out a little bit, but you're putting on muscle at the same time. So you can't always look at the scales, because it's not going to be like a good representation of how you actually look. You know what I mean?
Basically, he's going to body recomp, which means recomposition of his body, which means he might stay, let's say he's 80 kilos for argument's sake.
Yeah.
He might stay 80 kilos, but he'll lose 2% body fat. Let's say he's at like 15% now. He might go down to 13% body fat, gain a kilo of muscle, and then his weight stays at 80. So he might look at the scale and be like, holy shit, it's exactly the same, but I look like 10 times better than this photo 3-4 months ago. So that's the thing on weight, guys. Understand that the scale's not everything. Yeah. Don't let it determine your happiness. Don't let it determine whether you're progressing. Don't let it determine if your coach is doing anything, if you should keep paying him, if your gym's shit. It's often not the case. The scale's just one measure out of the many measures of your progress.
Yeah. Before we wrap it up, I have just another quick question.
Yeah, while we're here, bro, ask me, because I know what this kid's going to do. He's going to ask me in the car when we've fucking turned the mics off. We've turned the mics off, cameras off. He's like, oh, bro, can you tell me about this? It's like,
no, it wasn't a serious question at all. I just want to ask, have you been to Crunch Fitness?
Yeah, Crunch, why?
I was just going to, because my mate was there the other day, and he thinks it's all right. I was wondering if I should sign up to Crunch Fitness. Like, is it a decent gym, or what do you reckon?
Decent's a good word.
Yeah?
Decent. I wouldn't say great. I trained at Crunch for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I don't think it was 2 years. It was less than 2 years for a good reason.
Fair enough.
I think Crunch is more for if you're on a budget, you want to pay $10 a week and you like overcrowded gyms, train there.
Yeah.
It has the facilities, it has the equipment, it has young people if you like that.
So what's wrong about it?
Every machine you want, you have to wait 5 to 10 minutes, and
fuck that.
I'll tell you one thing. When I say you have to wait, there's 2 people in line. It's like you're at it's like you're at
a queue.
It's like you're at what's it called? Those entertainment parks, like Movie World. What are they called? Entertainment parks.
Luna Park.
Yeah, it's like that. You get there, you're like, how many in line? 1, 2. Yep. Rahul at the back. You know, no, there's always a Rahul or one of those blokes. He's always like far away, but and he does these ones like that. I'm like, yeah, cheers, fuck yeah. And then you got one guy over there, and like everyone's like, fuck, I'm not going to use that machine. That's the problem with Crunch. But other than that, good, like decent budget gym.
Fair enough.
Me personally, I'm actually, if anyone knows one, in the South Sydney district, I'm looking for kind of like a bodybuilding gym.
Ooh.
Like kind of like World Gym Chalora.
I was about to say World Gym Chalora. I think that's a bit of a bodybuilding gym.
Yeah, right. But I don't know about the vibes. Like I considered signing up. I didn't. I want more of I feel like I'm at home when I walk into the gym. You know what I mean?
Can I suggest a home gym?
No, not like that.
Oh, okay.
What I mean is I want the environment to be people that, you know, are very supportive. Yeah. You walk in like...
I think a lot of gyms are like that. You just got to settle into it. Like, it's not going to be how you want it straight away, maybe. You know what I mean?
Nah, man.
Jelly bean?
I know the vibes. Like, I've been to enough gyms.
Have you been to World Gym?
Yeah. So, like, on weekends, I travel around to different gyms on weekends and to explore.
Yeah.
And there are, like, some good gyms, some not so good gyms. And just the vibe of, like, the people. Like, you know, when you walk in and you're like... You know, guy would be like, hey, bro, you know, that's good weight. Or I might go up to someone and be like, oh, impressive, how long you been training? And they're happy to like have a quick 1 minute chat. Nice to meet you, I'll carry on. But when you go to a gym and they're all staunch, not my vibe.
Yeah, so you want the in-between because you don't want when you rock up to a gym and it's such a good gym, you know everyone there, everyone's your mate, but you milk the just talking. So many times, me and my gym buddy, we go, we see our mates, we milk the talking.
Nah, fuck that.
Bro, it's fuck. Like, I love it, but bro, it's fuck because you just can't train. You're in there for like 3.5 hours when you should have been there for 1.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have a rule. If you're talking in the gym, you're not training. Mm-hmm. I can guarantee you, everyone that talks their ass off in the gym hasn't made progress in the last 2 years because all they do is talk.
Statement.
No, like my sessions are very intense. The longest break I have is like 30 seconds. And if I'm doing big weight, maybe a minute.
Yeah.
And that's all you need because the thing is, if you want to look lean and have the mass with it, you got to really have a bit of a hit session, which means you got to keep...
High volume and like...
Well, no, it doesn't... You got to get the volume up.
It's the intensity, really.
Yeah, there's so many layers, bro. But like intensity has to be there. I'll just say that. Get your heart rate up and train hard. If you're talking about fucking... You know,
that's the thing,
like
bro.
People talking about Pokemon for fucking half an hour.
Which is fair enough. Like, you love Pokemon yourself.
Nah, good Charizard is always good, but not in the gym. Outside,
not in the
bro,
gym.
This is my message. If you want to have a chat outside gym hours, let me know. You have my time. But in the gym, we're working.
Yeah.
We're working fucking hard. That's all we do.
But we all love a chat at the end of the day. That's the thing.
I don't mind a mini chat. Like max 2 minutes.
The thing is, though, Georgia actually loves a chat. Like,
yeah.
Like, he says it now, but once he gets into it, but he's got a podcast. Fuck me dead.
Yeah,
like,
I talk a lot, especially
he loves a chat. He loves it.
Yeah, my mates know this too. Like, on nights out, I'll bump into Blow Joe on the street, you know, Daryl.
Bloody Blow Joe. Yeah.
Daryl, Jake, you name it. And, you know, he'll just be rambling on. I'll sit there and listen. I don't mind. The reason I get into these convos is because I believe you can learn something off everyone, no matter who they are, where they're from. And I love chatting, but not in the gym hours. In the gym hours, I like to train.
Moral of the story is, go to the gym, train, get out.
Yeah, exactly. Sum it up. All right. Was that saucy enough for episode 1?
I think it had the sauce. Had some of the sauce.
Look, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was super saucy. Like you drizzled it on top of your pie.
Yeah.
Just enough to take a nice crispy crunch.
Yeah.
And that's it. We didn't lather it in sauce.
We didn't put the gravy.
It didn't need it, but
it
didn't need it because it was just an intro, and we're just like, you got to know a bit about this podcast, a bit about what's to come.
Yeah.
I think it's going to improve a lot because we had no real show notes either. I didn't write anything down. Like, I had a few dot points. I was like, fuck it, let's just let it flow. Obviously, you know, the life hack stuff got a bit deep. Let me know if we should keep doing it because it was a bit deep.
It was a little bit deep. I didn't mind it.
But I don't know how to feel. We'll slap it up. We'll let people let us know. Yeah. Guys, as per usual, don't be afraid to DM me some feedback and let me know because I love to hear it.
And me now as well.
Yeah. Go give him a follow. Bro, put an Instagram photo up or something, you flop.
Yeah, I've got one. But yeah, it's harrison.zortis on Instagram and TikTok. We'll put it up right here. Yeah,
guys, I mean, you may as well follow him. He's on the potty. And if you do have any suggestions for a guest to come onto the podcast, let us know because I'm more than welcome to slap him in the middle.
Slap him right there.
chuck a little 3-way and let's go.
Oh, there was no need. Anyways, this has been the Secret Sauce podcast.
Until next week, guys. Thanks for listening. See yous.